I'm the warden up here, and I know just about every nook and cranny of this place. I heard this is your first time in the Pacific Northwest and Lake District. Well, this here's the best hunting reserve you'll find in 100 miles. I've been hunting here my whole life, and I still don't get tired of this place.
Hello everyone.
Go ahead, look around. There's a lot to discover around here. Not just the big game. Let's see what you can do. Try to find an animal track around here.
Yes, I will try to find one. There's one standing right there. Right there. Let's take this gun out and try to aim it and shoot it. Damn it. Need to breathe. Yeah, you see your heart down in the right corner. There we go. Shoot an animal. I will. This will be my beginner series. I'm back to Hirschfelden and I really like this place. I'm pretty sure this is Hirschfelden. God damn it, isn't it Hirschfelden? Never mind what it is. I'm back here anyhow. Press M. Yes, I've already done that. Let's waltz upon this animal and see where it is. Well, it's not very far from here. I take it. Examine track. Very fresh. Droppings. That's not droppings. Well, it is droppings, but blood spatter.
White-tailed deer are often slightly bigger than the blacktail, but they're quicker to flee if they sense danger.
Yep, that they are. This is my first animal in this hunt. She's a beautiful one.
If you want to get your bearings, there are lookout points spread out all over the reserve.
Yeah, trophy rating 0. She needed to be... I needed to get a lot higher score apparently. Proper ammo, trophy rating. Anywho, I could save her, but I don't want to. First steps. Rifle score. I'm going to go through everything, and I also got that unlocked. 2.43.
There are times when you'll want to be moving fast out here, but not when on a hunt. The animals will hear you coming a mile away.
Exactly, that is what they will do. Let's
stay low when you're stalking an animal to avoid being seen.
Yeah, the graphics in this game always touches me. Yampu. There you go. As you see down there to the right, you see my noise and visibility, etc. Let's go slower, like this, or like, yeah, that's perfect. Why don't you whistle? Like now I'm standing still and I'm lying still. Standing up. Yeah, this brings back the old days. By the way, you see a lot of...
Careful. The underbrush can be a bit noisy this time of year. If an animal hears you approaching, you better believe it'll turn tail and run. Or worse.
You, my friend? Mr. Rock, you look like an animal. You see these birds? They can be shot down. If I use that shotgun that I got from the start there. But yeah, I won't be using that. I'm not very good with shotguns, not yet. And I usually don't use bows either, but that will be something that I'll try out in this beginner series. I'd say I'm not a beginner anymore. But then again, I'm doing beginner's mistakes. Of course. Of course. But that's like all of my games. You can ask Power. There we go. It's a fine day out in the bush. There's usually a few deers standing over there. Deers standing over there. Waltzing on top of that mountain. The tutorial part, okay, this is something. Trot.
You'll find coyotes all over the reserve, so they're not the most difficult to hunt. They're pack animals, so they respond well to collars, but they can also get aggressive when alerted. So be careful.
Okay, do I have a coyote lure? That's a white deer, black deer, mule deer, silka deer. That's a red fox, grey fox, coyote. Okay, so that is actually one of those. I'll take that away, and that away, and that away. Then I'll move you to number 2, number 7, and number 6. Is it a lookout point? I will. No, that was just a particle effect. Do we have an... Hey, I don't want you.
Sounds like Richard's gonna need a helping hand.
It sounds like... Where do you hear that sound?
Sorry, we got this full-blown survivalist fella living out here all year round. Richard Hope. He got in a bit of trouble, it seems. I can fill you in on the details later.
Yep. Left this note here for someone to find. Whoever you are, walk in the peace, go north, find closest outpost. You can't miss the curious tombstone close by. No, I can't. Open areas like this are very nice for me to look and to find animals. I am very stalky kind of person right now, but a trot. Shit, pommes frites. Warning call, white deer. No, my scent is walking that way, so I probably won't be able to to see him. Okay, they walk down there as well. If you look into the right corner of the screen, you see that there's a compass that shows where north is. Oh, is that what a compass does? But on that screen you see also that there's a green triangle. That's the wind, how it moves. So the wind moves basically from over there and over to there. But the reason why you see it like that is because the green part of that one is my scent. That's my smelly smell. Because I'm a human. Wait a minute.
Keep track of where the wind is blowing. Animals will pick up your scent easily if they're downwind from you.
This is something interesting that I was about to cover a little bit later, but I'll cover it now. These are need zones. Let's see for what animal.
I noticed you're after moose. Tough animals, I tell you. Be sure to bring the right caliber weapon to bring them down. Oh, and while their eyesight ain't too good, their smell is. So keep your scent and the wind in mind.
Yeah.
Gentle now. Take a deep breath to steady your aim.
Yeah, that was like the biggest mistake ever. It was pretty far away and I shot him in the chest. Or I didn't shoot him in the chest.
There. Use your binoculars to get a closer look.
Probably totally missed that one. White deer resting. Yeah, I was shooting at the same range that I was moving, so it was a very silly way to do that. Shot like that. The thing is, I'm not very good at doing this at the beginning. I'm not saying that I'm better later when I got the skill, but then at least I don't have any reason.
Be careful when hunting black bear. Not only are they unpredictable, but they also make very little sound and leave few tracks. You can sneak up on one without realizing it. Fortunately, they'll probably notice you before you them and will keep their distance.
Very fresh, very fresh.
Listen, did you hear that? Calls are really helpful when locating an animal.
Yeah, I'm very close to it now. I totally missed it, so it's not like I did any hurt to it or anything. I'll check this poop. Because that's what I do. I check poop. The animals, once they're scared like that one, they have a tendency to walk back towards where they were before. And I can even do this. Let's see which one is the white deer. That's level 4. And that's that one. Can make that sound that sometimes make them come to me. Don't know how often you need to do it though. I'm probably a bit too heavy-handed on it. Coyote, warning calls. Should actually be using my headset for this. Are you angry with me, Mr. Coyote? Yeah, this is why I should have a headset on. I know I hear him, but I don't know from where. That direction he went. Yeah, my smell is carrying directly that way, so I am probably not the best way to shoot him at least. Examine track. There somewhere. Yeah. The problem is that my scent is traveling the direct way that deer was, so there's no reason for me to even try to keep going that way, but I did give it a try. When you're out hunting, this is the way it goes. You just try for it, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Now that I found that need zone, by the way, well, I found this need zone also. It says there, top right, 8:30 to 12:30.
Get your feet moving, I see. Just remember to take a breather before shooting anything.
Yes, I will. As you see now, down in the right corner, as he was saying, I was moving kind of fast there in the end, and that made my heart go boom, 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 boom. Because running with equipment really is pushing the amount of breathing you're doing. I was just going to run up here and take this lookout point, by the way. Let's check the tracks. That's bunnies. Those I could also hunt. You won't see any bunnies right now, but if I walk slowly at places, you might see a lot of bunnies. And the thing is that on maps where there's a lot of bunnies, you have a tendency to hear them everywhere. They do these warning stumps with their feet, boom, 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 boom. And they're all around you.
Would you look at that view? Never gets old, I'm telling you. From up here, you can see a lot of great hunting spots in the area. Valmont's not only where Hope set up camp, it's also famous for the railroad bridges along the old North Pacific line. Keep an eye out for them if you can in between blacktail hunting. Or why not use them as vantage points? I once bagged a whitetail from the Runaki Bridge. Be sure to stop by one of the outposts. You can find pretty much anything you need there.
Great deals. Yeah. Checking the map. These are lookout points, outposts I meant. So you can go here and rest, etc. So let's put down one of the markers over there. I am going to have a peek down here though, because these lookout points, it's not like they are a bad view or anything. It's a very nice view from here. You could shoot animals from here as well. I wouldn't recommend it though, but you could see animals from up here and move towards them. That's always a nice thing. Eddie, you are an animal. I don't see any right now. And I was going to cover different guns, etc. Let's push tab and see where we're at. Outpost tutorial. Visit an outpost. Is that? That means that there's an animal down there. We'll have a peek at him. They might be between the trees or in the trees or behind the rocks and stuff. But yeah, I thought as well, you heard him as well as I did, I guess. Let's walk to that outpost, shall we? No, let's level up, and I'll talk a bit about leveling. This time we got a skill point. It's not all the time that we get skill points, sometimes we get perk points. But skill points, then you push a skill, and then you have Stalker. The directional track cone becomes more accurate and narrower, but in the world on the map, both in the world and on the map. Or I could go for Ambusher, which scent. Increase the number of uses per canister for all Sentinels purchased. And to get the next tier I need to unlock this one. Reveals information on approximate health of the animal, reveals information about the approximate trophy rating and weight. This is something that is really nice, so that's one I'm going to go for. But first I'm going to put one in here, the directional tracking cone. Buy that one. Yep. That's moose, and I also saw the moose. As you see, my scent is traveling his direction, so there's not a chance that I'm going to try to go for him whatsoever, because, well, I won't be able to, because he'll have my scent in no time. I could go for him, but at the other, if you see it the other way, and the reason why I'm not going for him is also because he's an elk. Well, he's a moose. I always have a tendency to say wrong there between the elks and mooses, because in Sweden they're all called elks. Well, they're called älg, but they're all called älg. Now I'm walking against the... Was that a white-tailed deer, or was that an elk? No, those are mooses. Magnificent... Good-looking animals, okay? Good-looking animals. Mating call. That's all well and done, but I can't be trying to get elk because they are a bit too tough for my weapon. If I had a 7mm, then yeah, sure. This looks like a rabbit or hare. Sorry. Yeah, it's a bit bugged out track. Righto. You see these birds flying everywhere. That's a white-tailed deer. It's walking that way. And I'll look at this poop and see how... Oh, very fresh. A moose. Yeah, I'm not very helped by hunting mooses. This game isn't like Monster Hunter World either. You don't get better at finding tracks because you find tracks. So tracking after that elk won't be easier for me to find it next time just because I just found it. At the outpost you can buy new equipment. Yes, I can. Camel.
Nice place, right? You won't find a soft bed in many parts around here. Don't forget to stock up before heading out.
I won't forget to do that. Dangerous cliff ahead. Hello there, Cash. These are the different weapons. Let me just move down my...
Hey there, you know that guy I mentioned earlier, Hope? Well, looks like he's been having a bit of a problem lately. He's been camping out over at Balmont a couple weeks, but coming back last night, he found his camp turned on its head. Some food was taken, and apparently the place looked like it had been really messed with. I don't know if it was an animal or some tourist troublemakers, but I'm up in Chopeka all day and can't look into it. Listen, I know you probably have other plans, but you're in the right neck of the woods, and I'd sure be grateful if you could just stop on by and have a look.
Yes, I know what you're talking about. I can walk over there and say hi to him. Right. Storage.
Hope showed up here 2 years ago. Said something about getting off the grid. I heard he lost his family in an accident while he was deployed overseas in the army. Hit the poor guy hard. I guess out here you only need to look out for yourself. It's easier that way. Not the most cheerful fella, to be honest, but he's earned his peace for sure. Let's find out whoever did this.
Yeah, this is a little bit of different guns. These are the ones that I use right now. This handcrafted 2.43 bolt rifle is highly durable and built to weather even the most extreme weather condition. The 243 cartridge with its relatively low recoil is the ideal entry point for anyone serious about putting venison on the table. These you use for hunting deers and animals that are smaller than deers, basically, especially when you use soft point bullets. You can see there to the right here, you can see what different animals you should be hunting. And then you got the Stradivarius, which is this premium engraved variation of 270 Huntsman was unlocked for the community by players participating in the 2017 holiday event. This sleek looking bolt rifle sports a classic look, but don't let that fool you. It's packed state-of-the-art technology, handcrafted solid steel receiver and triple locking safety mechanism, and a padded composite stock for superior recoil compensation. This is a little bit more of a punch, and I really like using this one more than this one, but since you see up here the total carrying capacity is not like, I don't have any problem with carrying both, of course. Let's go to the store and get some ammo for you, and we can get the soft point bullets because the polymer tips one are 1066 rifle score before you can use that one. Let's buy a few. Let's buy 30 because we're going to be using this weapon a lot. And 243, we got polymer tips on that one. That gives a little bit more penetration. If you look to the right here, it says penetration, and then expansion is a lot better with this one, but penetration is a lot better with that one. Let's buy a few. There we go. And then storage, polymer tips, and that one. There we go. And we go to the kennel because I got to get my dog. Don't see any difference between the male or the female, but the female is the dog that I'm keeping. And let's pick that one up, by name that dog. This dog will be called Bonita. Because when I was a child we had a dog and we called her Bonita. There we go. Garage we don't need to go to. Storage, store. And that is it. And then we go in here. Go to inventory. Weapons. Sights on that weapon. That one. No, we begin by putting that Stradivarius out on number 2. Take the binoculars and put that on number 4. And then we take the lure and make sure we got that last lure, the one that I use the most. There we go. And then sights, we'll take this one and put you on you. And we take the ammunition, put you on you. And then to be cool, we'll put polymer tips on this one. That is it. And the dog is not with us. Where are you? No, the dog isn't with us. Let's check that again. Kennel. Set as active. There we go. There we go. Hello, dog. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. You're such a good boy. Oof. Investigate tracks on Hope's main camp in Balnoff. That we will do. That we will do. Let's check the map. Hope's camp. Place a marker. And let's start waltzing. This time the direction of the scent is going towards where I'm walking, so no shooty that way. Are you saying, boy? Are you coming? The dog is a DLC, so technically I shouldn't be using it because it's a beginner thing, but at the same time he doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything at all. He finds blood and then he follows that track, which is very stupid because that's something I could do myself. It's as easy to, once you shot an animal, then he can follow the track, and that's like, pff, yeah, well, I could do that by myself. As you see, I'm running around the bushes a bit. That's just me being silly, because I'm not going to fight anything. I'm not going to use my handgun on anything on the way. Yeah, and you saw that I got a handgun with us. I'm not very used to using handguns either, so I usually don't use handguns. Mating call from a coyote. Coyote I could totally whip out my lower gun and shoot him with. But I'm not after coyotes. I'm mostly after white-tailed deer ones, because they are optimal for my 270 rifle. Since this is a watering place, warning call. Really? That's a moose track? Yes. Since this is a water place, that's very easy for that you can find a lot of tracks and need zones here. I'm running in water, very nice. The cool thing that you'll see in this game is that I make tracks myself. So you see the grass here is going to be pushed down where I walk. Same thing goes for the fleeing animals, etc. I don't see an animal. Yeah, you're such a good boy. The dog I had was not one of these bloodhound dogs, but it was yeah, what's that dog called? Yeah, that's a cool sound. The bird sound. Doberman was the dog I had. Let's see, that's Moose trotting that way. Moose, I don't really care about you. Although if I get a perfect shot on you like this, then maybe.
Be sure to aim for its vital organs. Heart and lung shots mean quicker kills, less painful.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that though. I probably don't.
It's bleeding, so that's a hit. Follow the blood trail to find it. Shouldn't have gone far.
Shouldn't have gone far. Pretty sure that I did not hit that one too harsh, did I? And this is where the vital organ hit. Okay. This is where the dog comes in. Track. Yeah, you're a good boy. Go track that animal. The thing is that I usually don't have any luck with killing animals when I got this small amount of rifle. We shall see how good this become. Very low, yeah. This is probably one of those runs that will take me forever to catch up with him. Yeah, that was a silly hit. Let's take you afterwards. That would be the elk I'm after. What? Have you found him? Could have sworn that elk was the elk I was hunting for. Yeah, that wasn't the best of shots. The thing is that I shouldn't be hunting elks with this rifle. I keep saying it and I keep doing it anyhow. Let's see if I even shot him dead. Yeah, I did. He's on the other side of the map though. Mating call. That wouldn't be my animal because my animal is a very angry dead animal.
Look at that.
There he is.
Your first reserve trophy. Go ahead and harvest it.
I'm just walking around so I see it better. Won't be seeing it a lot better. That was a perfect shot. Fresh scalp lung. Straight in. It's yeah, everything is good with it. Unfortunately it didn't die directly because, well, my hits on it wasn't the best because I didn't have any like except. So that other animal was another animal that I shot.
There's no shortage of ways to earn money as a hunter. No shortage of ways to spend it either.
Yeah, as I said, the reason why that animal took 4 million years to die was because I shot it with a low caliber weapon. And I'm pretty sure that this other animal is just trying to get away and he's got a shot in him. So that's a bad thing. I'm a bad hunter. Shouldn't be doing that. Here we go. Very low. Blood trail. Track that. Anywho, be right back while I track this. I most definitely did not kill this because I thought that would be the second shot in him and not like the shot I made. Blood trail very low. Yeah, be right back. God damn it, what do you say? I did actually hit it, so it died. Stomach, I hit it in. God damn it. Yeah, that wasn't...
Hey, you're catching on quickly.
How come I see that one? Did I shoot 3 of them? Yeah, you leveled up. Maybe that was the animal that was here. Yeah, it probably was. But I shouldn't have seen the tracks then, should I? Don't have any moose caller, otherwise I could call it in. Yeah, I think I'll do another be right back. What's wrong, boy? Yeah, this is a need zone, so I'll just check that out. Black bear. Apparently. Yeah. Back on the track. It's not bleeding anymore, so... Anywho, be right back while I'm hunting this down. Yeah, I just found the need zone of drinking. Over here, it's elk drinking zone. So it says 12 to 16:30. It likes to drink here. And I ran very far into the forest there, tried to get that animal, but the blood stopped and everything. So it was probably not a killed animal, and I don't understand. I'm pretty sure that I did not shoot that animal, but I'm not 100% sure. Here it is again. Odd. Anywho, I'll keep running towards the camp here, because that's my quest. The quests in these games are a little bit like this one is. You can go through them and do them, but they have nothing to do with the game, so to speak. Well, they have a little bit to do with the game. They are a lot of flavor text to the game, so to speak. But it's not like you learn how to shoot stuff or you learn how to hunt or anything. They're just like, yeah, this guy needed I guess that this quest here is not one of those quests that you... Black bear. Another animal that I shouldn't be hunting. Which I'll probably be hunting, but I shouldn't be hunting it. Not until I got my 7mm gun. As I was saying with the quest. Maybe I should take it a bit easy. It might be animals around here. Like deers and etc. The quest isn't like you need to learn how to fight or anything. It's just... This quest is just go and check out his camp. Okay, here's some tracks. It's a white deer track. No, it's a moose. That's a moose. Yeah. An elk though. I shouldn't be hunting elks. Moose, I meant. Keep struggling with elk and moose. There are actually elks in this game. Oh.
You're getting close. Hope mentioned seeing some tracks in the mud. See if you can find them.
Here's some need zone. It's a feed zone 1630 to 2000. And the reason why the flashlight came out, it's because it's getting dark. The flashlight doesn't scare the animals. This is one of those stuff. I'll show you this one to start with. This is like build. This cost 1,700. And then you build like a small little ramp that you sit on. Lake District Survival Camp. Richard Hope meticulously built survival camp can be found across the Lake of District region. When hunting your main source of sustenance, it's very important to have a few safe havens to rest at.
You found them? Great. Snap some pictures for the record and see if they lead anywhere. Yeah, definitely human. Looks like a troublemaker then. Now, I don't want you to go picking any fights, but maybe you could follow them and see where they lead.
Yep, I can do that. This is what I'm talking about. It's like follow the tracks to the cloth that hangs in the tree down here. It's not like the most interesting hunting things, but quest doesn't have to be that. I'm not saying it has to be.
Some ripped clothing. And no more tracks, huh? Well, just leave it for now, and I'll see what I can come up with. This'll help, though. Thanks.
Anywho, I'm trying to get hold of where my shots are. I leveled up. So that's a nice thing why you should be going for these quests, because they give you level ups. Basically. I got a perk point. And the thing is that you got rifles, handguns, shotguns and archery here. And for example, archery, full draw, increase the time when arrow can be drawn in aim mode before fatigue sets in. Fatigue will cause aim wobble, followed by disruption of aim mode. Or decrease wobble moving aim by using any weapon. Decrease wobble while moving in aim mode using any weapon. So that's a good thing to pick up for archery. That changes every weapon. This one is the one I'm going to go for though. I usually buy a lot of these ones because it's very nice to have. Sorry, it's very good to have rifle perks. Unlock the ability to ready your next shot without leaving aim mode for rifles, shotguns and handguns. There we go. Like say for example I want to do this. and then I want to reload, then I have to go out, reload, and then go in again. That won't happen from now on. Anywho, I think these elks have proven that I'm not a skilled hunter, so you might not want to watch the next one of these movies. Anywho, have a nice day, make sure you like and subscribe and all that jazz, and catch you on the flip side. Bye bye.